Good morning. It's Friday. Yay. This week did actually go by very quickly, which is awesome. The weekends are always more fun. Not that I don't like work, but don't you really work for the weekend? Isn't there a song? Something like that? Yeah, working for the weekend. Something like that. So, yeah, it's Friday, and I didn't actually end my vlog yesterday. I think the last thing I haven't looked over, I haven't even edited it yet. I think the last thing is Steve and I were going to watch a movie, and we did. We watched Secret Life of Pets, which I watched the other day. And I told him I had watched it. He was like, did you already watch it? But it was funnier the second time, so that's good. So I feel a little bit better about that, because it just wasn't, it didn't live up to the hype for me the first time. So yeah, it was really funny. I think it also added to have someone else watch it who has the same sense of humor as you do. So I don't know, I guess maybe it encouraged laughing. I don't know. But yeah, so that was the end of the day yesterday. Today's Friday, and tomorrow I have to work on school all day. So it's going to be a very boring vlog. I may not even do a full one for tomorrow. I may do it like across the weekend again. But yeah, that's my plan. I did exciting news, and it's still on the fence. But actually, I got kind of confirmation today, but I'm pretty sure that Steve and I might be going to Disney in like 2.5 months, maybe 3 months. We went last year, not him and I, my family and I went last year, and it's just my favorite place in the world. We all know that. And so we went in April, and so we're coming up on almost a year here, and I really want to go again. And so I'm kind of pricing it out, and I got him to say he would go, and not like convincingly. I told him, I was like, I don't want you to go if you're going to be a party pooper, because it's my favorite place. So if you're going to be a party pooper and mope the whole time, then I don't want you to go. But he seems really excited. He's never been to Florida before. Pretty much everywhere I want to go other than Disney, he's been to. So it's kind of a cool thing, but I want to do it for my birthday because I'm going to be 30. So we're not going to go. I have had to promise everyone that I would not be gone on my 30th birthday, that I would be in town. So I'm going to be in town that week, but we're kind of looking at the last week of April, maybe the first week. The first quote I got was on the first week, but we thought maybe pushing it back to the last week of April would be, I don't know, give us a little bit more time, which I'm ready to go tomorrow. So, but Steve was like, could we push it maybe the last week of April? I don't want to go in the middle, because right next to my birthday is Easter, and it's crazy busy the week before and the week after Easter in Disney. So the first week looks pretty dead, the last week looks pretty dead, so it'd be awesome. The less crowds, the better for him. He does not like crowds, and so I don't really mind them. Like, I wait in line like I'm supposed to, but he gets frustrated. So the less crowds, the better. But yeah, so that's my super exciting news for the day. I'm gonna get another quote on the last week in April trip and see if it's the same price or if it goes up, because they've got a deal going on right now, and I got the quote for the first week, but I'm not sure if that deal continues into the last week of April. They have like certain dates, so that may actually determine when we go. But yeah, I'm so excited. The thought of going to Disney again, it makes me so happy. I'm weird, I know, but it's just my favorite place in the world, and to get to go with him would be even better. It's just going to be so much fun. So yeah, makes for a great day. So today's Friday, so I've already said that, but I'm headed off. I woke up starving. Do you have days like that where you just wake up starving? So I'm headed off. A peanut butter and jelly sandwich was not going to cut it. I'm running through to pick something up on my way to work, and yeah, then to start my day. So it's bright and sunshiny. There's not really a cloud in the sky. It's going to be a good day. Much better than yesterday. At least yesterday ended really great. Great is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to enunciate more, I promise. Make it a little more clear. I'm learning. Give me a break, people.
That's big machinery.
Ooh, that one's driving by. Oh my. Well, this is, yeah, I'm leaving work. It's not the end of the day. My mom just called me. It's about 4, so. My mom just called me and said that my dad is having really bad, severe pain in his abdomen. They called the doctor, and she's having him go to the ER so they can take some tests and do some stuff. But the last time this happened, he's had a hernia in the past, and so he had to have surgery to fix it. And we think it might be back. He's kind of running a fever a little, and he hasn't felt well for a few days. So they want to make sure that that hernia is not obstructing his intestine. So yeah, so when you have older parents and you're the only child, you take care of them. So I am headed to meet them at the emergency room, and hopefully everything's okay. Hopefully it's just some pain. I don't know. So we'll see. It's not as scary as other stuff we've been through, but it's still always nerve-wracking when you have to go to the ER. My dad's had strokes in the past and things, so they're in their 70s, so health problems kind of happen now. But so yeah, I'll kind of let you know what's going on later once I find out kind of what's going on. So yeah, it's not the greatest way to end my day at work, but it is what it is. Well, it's 8:02 now, and I literally just walked in the door. My dad has a hernia, which is kind of what we thought it was. And so good news is it's kind of affecting a few other things, but not so much so that they need to keep him. So he was able to go home tonight, but they're going to call first thing in the morning to set up for him to have surgery next week. So my dad's going to have surgery. It's always scary. The procedure itself is not super invasive. It's an outpatient procedure. It's something he's actually had before. The scary part, especially for someone his age, is my dad's 73 and he's had strokes before. So the scariest part for us is the anesthesia when they put him under, and anything can happen. You never know. And so that's always a concern. But yeah, that was my Friday evening. God, I'm just drained. I'm an only child, and so it is my responsibility, and not just, and I hate to use the word responsibility because I don't want it to sound like a burden. I don't want it to sound like something that I'm not grateful to have the opportunity to do or anything like that, but it's my responsibility. I have to take care of them, and so this always stresses me out a lot when I have to go up there. And I'm getting better about handling it, especially for something like this. It's not life-threatening. The last time we were in the hospital, my mom was having heart problems again. And so that was really scary. But it's just never fun. And it just makes you start thinking about things. And so I'm going to watch some Tim Tracker and try to get my mind off of this evening. We'll find out on Monday when he has surgery next week, and yeah, he'll be good as new. And I found out today, I think I may have mentioned this earlier, but my mom is going to have cataract surgery. I'm kind of jealous. Is that wrong? Apparently what it is when they go in to do the cataracts, they put, this might be slightly graphic, so if you don't want to listen to something with your eyes, something to do with your eyes, not listen with your eyes, you know what I mean. But if you don't want to listen to this, maybe like skip forward a few seconds. But they actually put a slit in your eye, suck out the cataracts, and then they place a lens behind your eye. So it's like a contact lens, like a permanent contact lens. My mom, who her entire life has had to wear contacts and glasses, will no longer have to wear glasses. She will have 20/20 vision. So at 71, my mom will no longer have to wear glasses. And I'm just sitting here going, that's not fair. Like, I still have all this time left. So, like, I could always get LASIK, but I don't know. It's just scary, the thought of it. I still can't imagine. I can't even imagine her going through this because she's not a good patient. Will be the first one to admit that to you. She's a horrible patient, and so I'm curious to see how all this plays out, because you're awake the whole time. But I'm so happy for her because there's all these, I don't know, there's so much stuff in her eye that it's making it hard for her to see. So it's just such a weird, this was just such a weird week. So, and now my eye is twitching. My right eye is twitched. Blah, 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 blah. My right eye is twitching. So, yeah, I didn't film very much today, but hopefully tomorrow's better. I'm going to work on school all day, so that'll be a boring vlog. But supposedly, possibly, we could be going to WinStar tomorrow night. WinStar is officially the world's largest casino. It's massive. Like, I've been to WinStar a million times because it's just over the border into Oklahoma. So it's maybe an hour and a half, maybe, from here. And so, then I went to Vegas, and I know that they've always said it's the world's largest, but I guess I never realized that it actually was. Does that make sense? And so when I went to Vegas, it was tiny. Like, each hotel has their own. And so, but it just was really weird to me. So, yeah. So WinStar might happen tomorrow night. So if it does, I'll definitely take y'all along. You get to meet everybody. But yeah, so maybe tomorrow will be exciting. Hopefully in a good way and not like today. But yeah, that's my life right now. I'm going to eat some Chick-fil-A and watch some Tim Tracker. And, yeah, I don't know if I'll vlog anymore tonight. I'll let you know later. I'll do an actual outro tonight, unlike yesterday. I'm still working on a catchphrase. I don't know words it's a bit negative. I want to go with something positive, I think. So, I'm still thinking of it. And there's definitely, I'm working on planning. There's definitely a Disney trip in the works, for sure. And I am the most ecstatic person in the entire world about that. So I think that's what's keeping me kind of positive today, is the thought of me in a couple of months at my favorite place on the entire world. So, or in the entire world, you know what I mean. I'm gonna eat food now. I think I'm like starving. Like, I need food. I need sustenance. Give me food.